Casey looks a hell of a lot better. Mark was 100% correct on that take, but I've been on the Baltimore wagon since early this season of them being the best team in the AFC, and I am going to ride or die with it. I think this team will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl.
I could see this game going either way, but what I refuse to believe is that the Ravens will cover. So give me the Chiefs plus 3.5 in my best bets. Much like last week, would not be surprised to see Patrick Mahomes win this game. In fact, I think he will win this game. And it's a simple thing of you're crazy to think that he won't do it again. Every time you think he won't do it again, he does. He rips your heart out. He ruins it for every other quarterback in the AFC, just like Tom Brady did to Phillip Rivers and Peyton Manning and Ben Roethlisberger for all those years. All those other really good quarterbacks, they just never get put on the same level as Brady because he was ruthless and he ripped your team's soul out every single year. And that's what Patrick Mahomes is. This is the year the Ravens think that they have it in the bag. They've thought that for a while. Ever since that Niners game, people like John, Ravens fans, have been talking, this is our year. Lamar Jackson, right? All this, whatever you want to say. And everybody forgot about Mahomes, and he is on a revenge tour, and you do not want to wake up someone like that. And unfortunately for you guys, he's awake. He just took out Josh Allen in Buffalo, and he's coming to Baltimore, and he will do the same thing. I don't think it will always be pretty, but what I think the difference is, John, is Lamar Jackson. What the Chiefs are going to force him to do is be more of a pocket passer, which all year Lamar's been able to do. But what Lamar hasn't seen is a secondary that moves around and changes their coverages and baits quarterbacks to throw it in certain places to create turnovers like Spags does. And we saw Josh Allen struggle with it a little bit. We did a little bit of film analysis on that last week in our episode. I think they'll do similar things, and they'll find ways to kind of contain Lamar Jackson and not allow him to get going. And that's all it's going to take is one mistake from Lamar, because you know Mahomes isn't going to make as many mistakes, and he's going to capitalize if you do make that mistake. So I strongly, strongly advise people not to go heavily on the Ravens here, which right now I'm looking at, a little between the lines preview as we'll do. I'll do that again midweek, but people are betting on the Ravens, and you got to be careful.
I was about to say, if it was -3, I'd say take it.
It opened at 3. Yeah. It opened at 3, and it's moved to 3.5. And what that normally tells you is people are putting money on the Ravens, so they had to shift it. You just can't bet against Patrick Mahomes. I mean, this is just the same. Like, if you've ever seen the stat, John, if you would have bet on Brady in every game money line in his career, how much up you'd be units wise.
I assume it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, but we're living in that now. It's just with Mahomes. Right. So, capitalize on that. He's doesn't lose often, especially as an underdog. He's 8-1 winning outright, not covering, winning outright as an underdog. He's 8-1.